Hello, I'm PX Toycat, and welcome back to the video. Today I have some battle mode gameplay to share with you all, and I want to use this as an opportunity to kind of mention something that I've only briefly said before, and that is to the fact that there's actually a secret variant of every single map that you can discover if you play small games, and I wanted to kind of show you just how different those maps are to the regular full-size ones. So yeah, today I'll be talking about the secret kind of maps that exist, the secret variant of every single map that does exist in battle mode. Hopefully you'll do enjoy the video. If you do like it, let me know, because it helps out the channel a lot, and let me know you do like the battle mode gameplay. I think it's awesome to talk about, this awesome stuff before it comes out, and if all of you do agree with that, then the like's the best way to let me know. But with that said, yeah, we actually got shears in that first chest, which was a little bit of a bizarre thing, and yeah, you'll also notice this is Temple, and this is Temple with a small game. When you play with 4 or less people, you get a different variant of the map, and although you won't notice at first, like, for me, this game was flipping back between 4 and 5 people, I wasn't really noticing when the maps were small or not, but fortunately enough, I did have, I believe it was the lead artist actually next to me, talking about some of the stuff, and it's like, you'll notice how this map actually is designed to look like the thing, and I was like, surely you just move the walls across, because it looks like, if you actually, one of the things you can notice here is if you look at the center, then look at the outside walls of the map, there's actually not much room between them. This is the entire map I can see from this tree, and it's actually a really small area, like maybe it's 100 by 100, but yeah, that's where this map that's why this is a really, really interesting thing, because what they decided to do is every single map, they designed and made the full version, presumably, there's an interesting process behind that I want to talk about, but yeah, when they made the full map, they decided, because for small games, they didn't really work so well, like putting 2 people on a, giant map like that just doesn't really make too much sense. They decided to build a second variant of every single map. This is one of those things I really love, because it doesn't boost the map count. It doesn't sound awesome saying there's actually 16 maps, but truth be told, there is actually 16 maps. There's 3 maps for free, there's 5 maps in the map pack, and every single map has one of these small variants, and the small variant, although it has the same feel, and although it has the same theme, so this is still, big temple in the center, jungle trees around the outside, if you actually pay attention to any of the minute details, so look at this corner building, look at that tree, look at the pathway, look at the center, tower and how tall it is, and then look at the actual size, and then compare it to the other map, you'll see just how differently the maps were designed, because what they decided to do is build it from the ground up. So, just a heads up here, I do win this game, because everyone else kind of killed each other, so I just poisoned everyone, and figured I could go in for the kill, with a wooden shovel, by the way, not actually the best of ideas. I might as well have been using my fist at this point, but yeah, either way, that's just what I decided to do, but this is, fortunately, where the shears came to save the day, because I only found shears once in the entire session I played battle mode, but they had sharpness 3 on, I switched them at just the right moment, and won the game. So, yeah, now that was the small variant of the map, and as you can see, it kind of looks like Temple should, but here's the large variant, and here's me spectating it, just to kind of show you the massive difference in scale between the two. First of all, look at this center tower. This center tower is almost like the size of the, the other map before. It's giant, you got 2 sets of staircases to get here, and there's no internal area like I was in the other one, but also if you just look at the map in general, there's just so much more grandiose detail and stuff, because again, the maps were built from ground up to have the same flow, to have the same feel, and that's something like that. So yeah, one thing you need to keep in mind is there is a secret second map for every map you do download, or if you only play with, if you only intend to play with 4 players, like split screen say, or if you intend to play with 4 players, like because you only have 3 friends, or whatever the situation is, then do keep in mind that you will get a different map to the ones you might see in YouTube videos or stuff like this. This map is something you can only play if you have 5 to 8 players, which again, it's something that isn't inherently obvious, they don't mention it, but it is a secret second map, if you will, if you do play those variable length games, and there's going to be a part of me that wants to try out these 4-player games just to see every map in its second form, because I only played a few of these games, and I think I have the only footage of them out there, and yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah, with that said, just pay attention to a few of the elements on this map, and also pay attention to the fact that one of the things that I did get to learn, because the lead artist was sat next to me, or next to me, answering some of my questions, and I asked a bunch of questions about how they designed the map. So what they actually decided to do after, they played a little bit of the PC to kind of get a feel for what's going on there, but then they decided to kind of go for a feel which felt natural for the home games. Again, they put a lot of effort into making these maps kind of work. So what, something you'll notice in every single map is there's usually an outside ring. The outside usually links in as like a giant circle you can go around the outside of. There's usually a big center monument, and then sometimes there is a second ring. So in this particular case, and even in the small variant, you can see it has the exact same flow, where the outside is linking those 4 buildings, one on each side. Also, yeah, this is where I check the menus to try and find secrets. But yeah, there's 4 buildings, and you can kind of go a pathway around them. There's trees and stuff in the way, but you can still go around them that way. Then there's the second ring, which is the pathways out there, so you can see between the jungle trees there's pathways, and then finally there's the center over here, and this will stay the same between the 2 maps, which means that you can learn the flow of a map, you can learn the feel where the chests are and stuff, and it will to some extent help you with the smaller or the larger variant, which is something, I don't know, it's one of those nice details where they designed something from the ground up to make it similar to something else, so that you might not almost notice it, but it is kind of cool that they did just add a second variant of every map for free, just as a little bonus that a lot of people won't even know about. And again, it's one of those nice little changes that I really like 4J for doing, and I hope you did all enjoy today's video showing off Temple in both forms. So yeah, this is Temple Small, and now this is Temple Large. If you did all enjoy the video, like it and let me know. It helps out the channel a lot, and let us know you do like the battle mode content. Share if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this one every single day on my channel, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you all very much for watching. Oh look, it's a showdown. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna? Okay, you can probably guess. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and goodbye.